So today I want to talk about healthy raw salads versus no, what is healthy? Is it the raw salads? So I am Ayurvedic health coach, and this is one thing that I was doing, eating a lots of salads, and I thought, well, I was eating healthy, and it, I loved it, chewing the crunchy salads, and I feel so good. I'm like, oh, this is nice fresh veggies, I will be good. But then I still had some indigestion. So becoming Ayurvedic professional, Ayurvedic health coach, I realized that I have learned that humans are kind of unique. We don't have, our digestion is actually kind of weak, if you want to say. And we are unique in that we cook our food. And you can look at TED Talk. That's a wonderful about, it's quite long, maybe 20-30 minutes or longer, I'm not sure, about how humans are the only one who cook our food from the living animal species of like animals, so to say. So if you are eating a lots of raw salads and experience some indigestion or other health symptoms, give it a thought. Raw food, the body has to basically make everything into smoothie, so we have to take time a lot to chew. So if you don't chew the raw salads very well, the body needs to break it down. Then it goes in the stomach. Then the acid has to break it down. Because it's raw, it takes a lot of more time. By us cooking the food, it's easier to chew. Now I like something crunchy in my food. It helps me to chew better. But, so, you want to chew well your food. Maybe we won't chew as well our raw food because it needs even more chewing than cooked food. When you swallow, when it's in your stomach, the stomach acids needs to digest the food. If you're eating raw food, it needs a lot of stronger acid. Now, in Ayurveda, it's cool. If you are a strong pitta type of person, you have strong acid, very good digestion, you should be able to digest it. However, you probably realize that if you're sick or if you have somebody sick, what would you bring them to eat? You wouldn't bring them nice bowl of raw salad if somebody has like a flu, right? You bring them soup, something warm, because it's warm, same as your body temperature. So body doesn't have to warm that food. It's already warm. It's perfect, if it's warmer, like soups, it actually increases the blood flow in your stomach and the juices and stuff. So it helps the digestive process. And if that happens, it's easier. You're making it easier to the body. So like the TED Talk was saying, that if we eat cooked food, our body doesn't spend all this energy on digestion, and then we have time to make new inventions. We can be on TikToks instead of thinking, what am I gonna cook, what I'm gonna eat, and I need to hunt, and after we eat I'm like, oh, I'm tired. The tigers or lions was one example. In school they were telling us, look, they eat and then they are like laying down. They're like, whoa, like even if you have a dog, when you feed them, they are laying down a lot after food, or animals. Cows, I'm thinking cows, animals spends a lot of time eating most of the day. Like those who eating like raw fruit salads and stuff, like raw grasses and things, they eat all day. But cows have 4 stomachs, you have only one. And not that amazing. And these days we can debate about our digestion. If you're eating, if you're doing any kind of digestive, I don't know, Metamucil, you have peptides. Sometimes also we have peptosis, you're taking these antacids and stuff. There might be problem. Look what causing you to have this. You don't want to be dependent on a pills regular basis. If you take it in a blue moon, as we say, that's at least 3-4 months. But once you start to take some stuff every day, then we are dealing with chronic issue in your body. So try to cook your food, saute, soups, right? I'm thinking back to the witches. They were all brewing the soup and stuff. So, somebody loves the slow cooker. Now it's summer, so quick sauteing be okay. If it's fresh tender greens, it's fine. If it's something that, in the winter, if you're cooking meat stew and you cook and the bone marrow, the longer you cook the bones, you will have nice broth, and the more, will be, the soup will be very thick with nutrients from the bones or vegetable broth or stuff. So, are you eating that? I mean, nuts, anything? Soaked nuts, but raw food may not be the soaked nuts are great. Raw food like raw salads, fresh raw salads may not be best for your digestion. So try to cook the salads. Or if you have nice tender greens, marinate a salad so it's a little bit wilted. Okay. So try that. I am doing so much better now since I've been not eating so many raw vegetables. I'm cooking them. Raw tomatoes, I love tomatoes. I grew up having fresh tomatoes from the garden. I loved it. However, I stopped eating mostly raw tomatoes and I cook them. So a lots of things, the vegetables, I'm gonna say this, they are releasing certain chemicals, and that's why become irritating. If you have sensitive system for certain like allergies and stuff, the raw can be irritating because it's the natural protective mechanism of these plants to kind of fight not to be eaten. And so if you cook it, like I think tomatoes definitely are easier to digest. So enjoy your tomato pasta. No, it's heavy to me, pasta. But anyway, tomato sauce, it's great. Put tomatoes in your food and it's better, easier. And experiment, because we are not a textbook. So observe yourself, give it a try. I would say at least 5 days. Try to eat cooked food if you try a raw food. And if it's something you had tried before, if you've been like eating raw food for a long time and you are having issues, right? If you're eating raw salads, you feel great, no other issues, you sleep well, you probably don't need to change your things, right? So, good luck. Blessings on your journey. Pay attention to yourself and let me know how it goes.